welcome to a new day in paradise. With more, of course, Alejandro de la Luz. Today we are eating dark chocolate because I like. And I'm back. Today I want to discuss about all these 3 days of fasting. I have been fasting for 3 days. No food for 3 days, guys. So I haven't eaten food in 3 days because I decided to fast and regenerate my body. And today I want to discuss about how it was going in day number 1 and day number 3, and what's happening in the 4th and 5th and so on days. Now it's probably day number 7, I don't know. So I decided to start fasting, no food for 3 days. I was like, boom shakalaka. I always wanted to do this. So I was like, it's not so hard, it can be done. And I started. I eat the last food, let's say last night. And then I was going like this 3 days, around 70 hours. It was not exactly 72, but let's say 70 hours. And the only thing I was consuming these 3 days, it was water, some lemon juice, what more it was, orange juice, some turmeric, a little bit of honey. And guys, I have to be honest, I did eat some dark chocolate, okay? It was looking like this. So I had probably 4 pieces like this in 3 days. I am honest now, okay? I'm not saying I haven't. So of course, and Johnny Bravo, because this was part of the ritual. And it was going a lot easier with having some weed to smoke, because in my case weed doesn't make me so so munchy, so hungry. So it was helping a lot. So guys, 3 days with no food, it can go this pretty interesting. The first day, in my case, I am a little bit trained in these cases, so I usually don't eat in the morning. I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat lunch. I just eat later in the afternoon, like 6-7 o'clock. Some breakfast, let's call it. But I don't believe in the breakfast theory, and I don't believe we need a breakfast to function. So in my case, these 3 days was going pretty okay. I have to be honest, I had some cravings. Mentally, of course, your mind is still thinking, oh my god, some food, give me some food. So you have to think, you have to be a little bit strong mentally to resist the urges, because I wanted to eat, of course I wanted to eat, but I was trying to trick myself. Take some honey, take some lemon juice and some orange juice, and sometimes with some dark chocolate. But it's not super hard. So I'm not gonna stay here and say, yes, it was hard and you have to be this strong. And no, it's not that impossible. Especially if you have something to do that keeps your mind a little bit busy. And if you are really determined, you can do it. It's the hunger is just in your mind, guys, okay? Of course, a lot of things is going to start to change in your body. After these 3 days with no food, of course your body is burning some fat and so on and so on. I haven't weighed myself to see how much I am before and after, because I just didn't care so much about it. I am in a pretty good shape, and I didn't really do it for competition or anything. I just do it to see how it will be, to see how it will be, the whole experience, because I knew I could go through. I mean, 3 days with no food. I tried before 2 days with no food. one day with no food, so it's totally fine. It's totally okay. Your body actually it's cleaning physically and spiritually in the same time. So guys, this 3 days fasting, it was actually helping me spiritually as well. I was going in not a good place, let's say. Okay, I had a incident in my family, and something happened, and I wasn't touching a good place. You know, I was feeling a little bit dead. But after the end of these 3 days of fasting, I was feeling even more dead. I was like, what the fuck is happening with me? And I also got like a crazy urge of eating. So I had like a lack of dopamine. I needed some fucking dopamine in my brain. I needed some food. I needed something sweet. I needed a lot of fucking foods. So I was actually a lot of hungry after these 3 days. You know, not eating 3 days. Of course, I didn't start eating like crazy, but slowly, because you just can't go crazy. But once I start eating, sometimes it was hard to stop. So one time I was eating a little bit too much, and I was feeling fucking sick in my stomach. Like to the point where I was feeling like I was eating rocks. It was like heavy. But it was going okay after a while. So if you eat slowly after you finishing your fast, it will be okay. But guys, let's get back to the what I was talking. I was feeling like shit. I was still feeling bad. But then, out of the nowhere, I saw something what make me question my reality sometimes. And I come to the realization it's no point to be feeling so shitty, it's no point to be feeling so bad, because in the end it's somebody out there who have it worse than you and will kill for your life. So guys, these 3 days of fasting teach me gratitude, appreciation for the food and for life in general, self-control, discipline. It's it's hard, but if you can manage to go 3 days with no food, you are a little bit closer to where? Well, to self-discovering yourself, of course. Because if you can't even control your body by not eating for 3 days, how are you expecting to control your life when it's so many years ahead? How? How are you going to control your life? Tell me this. It's not working, guys. Where is my fucking joint? It's not working. You have to control first time what you put in yourself, what you are consuming. Because we have been lied about the food and about a lot of things in general. Today we are sticking to the food. We are not going to history or other knowledge. So, 3 days of fasting, guys, I totally recommend it. Of course, you can start a little bit slower. You don't start right away with 3 days, because that's just not how it's working. But I can probably make another video about that too. That being said, guys, I feel super amazing. Yesterday I was going a little bit out somewhere, and some people were saying to me, "Oh my God, man, you got so much more shaped, or more fit, or this and that. Have you lost some weight and some fat and some this, because now you look more smooth. My skin is smoother. Well, my skin was kind of always smoother, but I feel a little bit smoother in general." So guys, fasting, it's helping you. I am trying to do it again, at least at least at least 4 times a year. So once every 4 months minimum. So May, then it will be June, July, August, again in September. Yeah, again in September. So I'm definitely looking forward for the next fasting. which will be probably in September, and who knows what I'm going to find then. But this trip was so interesting and so personal. I can't really go into the details, guys. You're going to have to do it for yourselves to see how you will feel. And believe me, you will be like newer versions of yourself. That being said, guys, peace out. Keep it easy, keep it real. Stop eating garbage. You don't need all the food what you are eating every day. And if you are eating a little bit less today, you will be going less tomorrow to the dentist, to the doctor, to the dentist as well. So, peace out, guys. Ciao, ciao.